Hi guys, it's Stacy. I'm back with another video. I just want to thank all my new subscribers, and if you're coming back, thank you. To be completely honest, I have no idea where this video is going, um, and I have no idea how it's going to come out. So if you get offended really easy, I suggest you click off now because I'm angry and I'm hurt, and I'm not sure. I know why, and I know the triggers that are bringing this all up that have happened in the last 24 hours to me. But this stems back a lot further than that. This is anger that I've been carrying around for a long time and covering up with band aids and love to love others. Because if I just keep loving others, eventually it'll make all the anger go away, correct? No, it doesn't work that way. You can give and give and give and give and give to others and love them and show them how to love themselves and show them how to be a decent person. And you're not supposed to expect anything back for doing those things. And I don't expect anything back other than, I take that back, I guess I do, because when I go out of my way to do something for someone, I don't expect that person to do the same thing for me, but I do expect a form of gratitude, as in thank you. Thank you for thinking of me. It's not that difficult. I put a lot of freaking energy into everyone that I feel who needs me. I always have. And just because I'm hurt because I had an expectation that did not happen, which comes back to I shouldn't have an expectation that this person would appreciate something that I'd done for them. And it wasn't even that I'd done something. I searched out something that would help them. And I didn't even get acknowledgement as a thank you. And that's fine. It is what it is. That's not even where all the anger is stemming from. We're just starting there. I watch this 3D fuckery of a matrix all day, every day. And I live in a house where I'm raising kids not to live in that type of world. To love their self, to honor their self, to think about others first, and to understand that the things around them are false. Most of the people around them are walk-ins, are robots, are just walking around doing whatever the freaking Matrix tells them to do because they don't give a shit about no one else except for making the mighty dollar. That's what they care about. Or how they're going to look to the outside world. Oh, is my house good enough? Do I drive a better car than they do? Oh, my house is so much better. Really? Because honestly, no one gives a fuck. And we are all going in the same ground, are being cremated all the same, and you can't take it with you. So, my trigger comes from, and I don't get them as much as I used to, and I can usually transmute them fairly well. Pretty well, and I can usually ignore when people freaking decide to tear my heart apart just because they can. And it's been done a lot. When I tell people the truth when they don't want to hear it. When they don't want to see the things that are right in front of them, but they cry for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks on end and want to know the answer. And I give them the answer and they don't want to see it for themselves. So then it's easier just to blame me than to accept responsibility for themselves. And that's fine. I don't give a crap. They're going to need me way before I need them. But this trigger comes from my childhood. And at this point, at the age I'm at, and the work that I've done, I'm pissed. I am pissed that I can't enjoy something with my child that's a moment for her, because it triggers me because of the things that were allowed to be done to me in the chronic post-traumatic stress that I have to live with. And what pisses me off about that, and about anyone who has to live with chronic post-traumatic stress from sexual abuse and physical abuse and mental abuse that never goes away, is that we did not do it to ourselves. We are paying for something that someone else freaking did, for others' fucking decisions of their gross, disgusting minds. Narcissism. And because they decided to hurt a child who was innocent and not able to take care of their self. Me, at 43, I still have to have triggers when all I've tried to do is heal myself every day and transmute it and love and give anyway. No matter how broken I have been. But today, I am fucking angry. I am mad that I still have to deal with the effects of my childhood when I did nothing wrong. And people say, oh, you should get over that. That was in your childhood. That was 30 years ago. That shouldn't bother you. How the fuck do you know? Unless you've been through it, don't speak on something you don't know about. It's not that easy. It gets easier as time goes on. I've definitely grown a lot. And I transmute a lot all the time. But I haven't been able to enjoy my children the way that I should have been able to enjoy my children. Because I'm always so worried that if I let them go to someone's house, if I let someone come here, if I leave them for 5 seconds, that gives the opportunity for someone to hurt them. Why? Because anyone I was left with, most of the adult males and some females that I was left with took away my innocence. And it can happen in a second, and it can happen in 5 seconds, and it changes their life forever. It changes the way that we are able to understand safety. And when it came to my children, I was damned sure nothing was going to hurt them like it hurt me. Nothing. If that meant that I never got a break, if that meant that I never got sleep at night, if that meant that I almost made myself so sick that I couldn't function because I was so worried about the people around them, it didn't matter. I didn't care. I was going to protect them at all cost. And thank God, He has protected them. And I have not had to deal with that with my own children. But the way society is, I can't hang anymore. I would rather be hated for who I am than love for who I'm not. And I know you guys have seen that meme. I don't give a shit. That's what's coming out. And if you or any part of you is in this story and you know who you are, that's your problem, not mine. I have bent over backwards to help people. I have loved beyond the comprehension of how I could love. When I say I'm going to do something, whether that's for myself, for my kids, for my husband, for a stranger, for one of my friends, I fucking do what I say I'm going to do. And if I can't do it when I tell them I'm going to do it, I let them know that I can't do that. I don't make fake promises. And I know this video is going to be all over the place because I'm feeling all sorts of things right now. And that's okay. I'm allowed to do that. This is my freaking channel. There's an exit way out to YouTube land. My problem that I feel right now is that I want to verbally say, and I don't even know if this video will go out, but I'm saying it for me. And if it does go out, I don't care. If you had any part of my sexual abuse, my mental abuse, my physical abuse, whether you are still on this earth or you have passed over, fuck you. Fuck you. You will not take a part of me anymore. You will not make me feel like something that is normal for my family could be wrong because of something you did to me. I will not let you have that power. And all my life, what has kept me strong is the fact that I said that I was never going to let you win. That if I let you change me, then you won. And just because I'm mad and you're seeing my Scorpio side right now, don't get it fucking twisted. I am still love and I will continue to be love. But right now, this is true life, baby. And there ain't a person out there that hasn't been sexually abused that doesn't understand this feeling. And it's those people I want to stand up for. It's those children I want to protect. When I have to hear from my older children about how many of their friends are getting molested at home. When I have to try to figure out how to help them. Or how they're being abused and they're going to drugs. And I have to do what's best for them and their families. Because parents don't pay attention to their freaking kids. They're too busy worrying about the almighty dollar. I can't take it no more. I will not hold my tongue. My childhood sexual abuse will have no more hold on me like it has today. This is the last trigger that I will allow you to take from me, to take away from my happiness. And if you don't believe me, and you're somebody out there who knows me, and I'm doing this video, it should tell you a freaking lot. Don't tell me you love me, or that you miss me. But you can't even count on your fingers what you've done for me out of the goodness of your heart. I don't need you. I have watched the fuckery of this world traffic children, the Me Too movement, the little girls that were abused just because they wanted to do gymnastics, the lives that have been torn apart, the sickness that this world has, or the control that they think they can abuse children because they're older. And it makes me sick. It is so freaking ridiculous. And half the time, all the signs are there. All the signs are there. People just don't want to see it. They don't want to see what's in front of them. They don't care what's in front of them, as long as it doesn't get in their way. As long as it doesn't get in their way of their life and what they're doing right now, they don't care what it does to a child 30 years from the time that it happens. Oh, we should be over it? Really? Because explain that to me. When you block it out, when it's too much that you can't deal with because you're always in survival mode. When surviving is all you can do, and then life happens. When is there time? I have been healing for so long, I don't know what it's like not to heal. But I'm starting another journey in my healing. And that is, you, the people who have abused me, and you know who you are, will not get another moment of my empathy. I leave it to spirit to take care of your souls. I cannot no longer sit back and watch children be destroyed. I will not. Over adults' ignorance and obsession with sex and drugs and money. When it's right in front of you. But it may take something from you to look. You might have to change your life. Sure, you might. Boo-hoo. So I'm taking a stand. Because it wasn't just my childhood. It was my teenage years. It was my early 20s. It was after my son's accident and a stalker saw me on the news who was a police officer. I'm taking a stand for everyone else out there who can't take a stand for themselves, who feel like there's no point, that no one will believe them, or it's too overwhelming, or there's too many triggers, or there's too many flashbacks, and there's too many panic attacks. And we're told just to get on medication and get over it. I don't need medication to get over it. I'm getting over it right now by speaking my truth and saying, fuck you. You don't like that? Well, I don't like you. And I don't like feeling like this. Because in my heart, I am all true love. But I have had enough. I am fed up. So with that, guys, I have nothing else to say besides I love you all. And if you're on this spiritual journey with me, I respect all of you. And for all the Me Too movements and the kids that haven't spoke up and the kids that are still being abused today, I will always be here to listen, talk to, and help the best that I can. But tonight is my message to my abusers. You will never get me. You will never take what is in my heart and you didn't win. So put that in your pipe and smoke it with everything else. Peace.